Chapter 2. Introduction to Windows 10. Learning Targets. Introduction to Operating System, Desktop, and its Components. Working with icons, changing desktop background, shutting down a computer, Windows 10 and its features, changing the position of taskbar, opening an application, setting screensaver. Children, do you know who makes sure everything at your school runs smoothly? That is right. It is your school principal. They make sure everything is in order and the school works well. Just like that, a computer has something similar called an operating system. It is a special set of programs that helps the computer run properly and do all its important tasks. Operating system. An operating system is a special kind of software that gets your computer ready to use. It helps the computer work properly and makes sure everything is ready for you to use. Without it, your computer would not know how to work. The operating system helps manage and control all the hardware parts of the computer. It also keeps track of what you ask the computer to do. Some of the well-known operating systems are Microsoft Windows, Linux, Unix, Mac OS, and Ubuntu. Windows 10. Windows 10 is one of the most popular operating systems made by Microsoft. It is a GUI-based operating system. Some other popular versions of Windows operating systems are Windows 95, Windows SP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, and Windows 8. In this chapter, you will learn about Windows 10. Features of Windows 10. Windows 10 has some interesting new features that make it popular. Here are some of them. User-friendly. Windows 10 is more attractive and easier to use. New Start button. Windows 10 has a brand new Start button menu. It has two panels. The left panel shows the applications installed in the computer, and the right panel displays a selection of live tiles. Cortana. Windows 10 has introduced an advanced search tool known as Cortana. It is a voice-controlled digital assistant. That means you can search for files and photos simply by giving it a voice command. You can access it from the taskbar. Microsoft Edge. In Windows 10, Internet Explorer is no longer the default web browser. It has been replaced by a new browser called Microsoft Edge. Task View. This feature lets you work on multiple desktops. Its icon is located on the taskbar. You can easily switch between these multiple virtual desktops just by clicking. Multitasking. It is multitasking. That means it allows the users to work on multiple programs at the same time. Starting Windows 10 operating system. When a computer is turned on, it takes a short time to show the welcome screen of Windows operating system. This time is used for a process called booting. Booting is the process of loading the Windows operating system into the computer's memory. TechByte. Windows is a graphical user interface, GUI. This means you use pictures and symbols, like icons and menus, to interact with the computer. Instead of typing everything, you can click on these images to do things. Desktop and its components. After a few seconds of booting, a screen with multiple tiny labeled pictures or thumbnails appears on the monitor. It indicates that the computer is ready to use. This screen is called the desktop. Fig 2.1. Windows 10 desktop has various components which are described below. Desktop background. Desktop background is popularly known as wallpaper. It is the picture you see on your computer screen when you do not have any programs open. It is the image that fills the whole screen. Icons. The tiny labeled symbols or pictures present on the desktop are known as icons. Each icon represents some kind of program, file, AI, or folder. To open any program or document, simply double-click on its icon. Taskbar. The taskbar is a long horizontal bar that by default appears at the bottom of the screen. It is divided into 5 main sections as shown in table. Tech info. To pin a program means creating a shortcut of it on the taskbar. Section. Detail. Start button. The Start button is present on the left corner of the taskbar. It is marked with 4 little squares. Clicking on the Start button opens a menu, which is known as the Start menu. In this menu, you can find options to open programs, see all applications, shut down the computer. It is the most used button on the taskbar. Search bar. This bar is present next to the Start button. It helps you search for files, folders, programs, and more on your computer. It also lets the users to search anything over the internet. Quick Launcher. Next to the search bar, you can find a few icons. Some icons are pinned to this area and some are the icons of active programs. Notice the icon of currently active program is highlighted. This part of the taskbar is called the Quick Launcher. You can add or pin your favorite programs here so you can open them with a single click. Notification area. The area next to the Quick Launcher is called the Notification area. It shows icons for program updates, the system clock, calendar, volume, and internet connection. Show Desktop button. The Show Desktop icon is present on the far right of the taskbar. It is used to minimize all the open windows to show the desktop with a single click. It is also known as Peek button. Changing the position of taskbar. You can change the position of taskbar. To do so, follow the steps given below. 1. Place the pointer anywhere on the blank space of the taskbar. 2. Click and drag the taskbar to any other side of the desktop screen. Here, we have moved it to the left side. 3. Finally, release the mouse. Now, the taskbar is placed at the left side of the desktop. You unlocking the taskbar. If the taskbar on your computer screen does not move, it might be locked. To unlock it, 1. Right-click on an empty area of the taskbar. A shortcut menu appears. Notice a tick mark next to the Lock the Taskbar option in the list. 2. Click on the Lock the Taskbar option. Tick mark disappears. This means the taskbar can now be moved. Working with icons. On the desktop screen, there are small pictures with names on them. These tiny symbols are called icons. Each icon represents a specific program or a document. Icons help us find a program and make it easy to open it quickly. Selecting and deselecting an icon. To select an icon, just click on it. He selected icon highlights as shown in figure. To deselect an icon, click anywhere away from the selected icon. Icon will no longer be highlighted. Selecting adjacent icons. To select multiple adjacent icons. 1. Click on the first icon you want to select. 2. While holding down the Shift key, click on the last icon you want to choose. 3. Once you have selected the icons, let go of the Shift key and mouse. All the adjacent icons that fall between the first and the last icons will be selected. TechByte, you can also select multiply icons by clicking and dragging your mouse over the icons you want to choose. Selecting non-adjacent icons. To select non-adjacent icons, 1. Press and hold down the Control key, Control. 2. Now, click on the icons to be selected, one by one. 3. Once you have selected the icons, release the Control key and mouse. Notice, all the selected non-adjacent icons are highlighted. Sorting desktop icons. Sorting desktop icons means arranging the icons present on the desktop. In Windows 10, you can sort the icons by name, size, item type, and date modified. It helps the users to easily find any item on the desktop. To arrange the desktop icons, 1. Right-click on an empty space on the desktop. A shortcut menu opens. 2. Place the pointer onto the Sort By option. 3. Select the desired option in the sub-menu. Notice, the icons on the desktop are arranged as per the selected option. Hiding desktop icons. Windows has a feature that lets you hide all the desktop icons from the screen for a while. To hide the desktop icons, 1. Right-click on an empty area on the desktop. A shortcut menu appears. 2. Place the pointer on the View option. 3. In the sub-menu, click on the Show Desktop Icons option to uncheck it. Observe, the desktop icons disappear from the screen. Note, to bring the icons back, click Show Desktop Icons again in the shortcut menu. Opening an application. In computers, every program is called an application. An application is a type of software that helps the user to do different tasks. To open an application present on the desktop, follow these steps. 1. On the desktop screen, bring the pointer onto the icon of an application, for example, MS Paint. 2. Double-click on the icon, or select the icon and press the Enter key. The application will then open on the screen. Changing desktop background. Desktop background is an image that appears in the background of the desktop. It is also known as a wallpaper. All the desktop icons are displayed on the desktop background. Steps to change the wallpaper are as follows. 1. Right-click on the blank area of the desktop. 2. Select the Personalize option in the shortcut menu. The Settings window opens. 3. On the left pane, under the Personalization section, select the Background option. Notice, on the right pane, a small preview of the current background is displayed. 4. To set a new desktop background, click on the Background drop-down arrow. Select the option you like in the list. Notice the following categories of options change as per the selection made in this category. Here, we have selected the Picture option. To change the background picture, select any picture in the Choose Your Picture section. If you want to select a picture from a different folder, click on the Browse button. 6. Click on the Choose a Fit List box drop-down arrow. Select how you want the picture to fit on your screen. 7. The preview box displays the result of all the selected options. 8. Once the setting is done, Close the settings window. The selected image with the applied settings appears as desktop background. Tick Byte to set a picture from your computer as your desktop background. 1. Right-click on the picture. 2. Select the Set as Desktop Background option in the shortcut menu. Setting the screensaver. A screensaver is a picture which appears on the screen when your computer is not being used for a while. To set up a screensaver, 1. Right-click on the blank area of the desktop. 2. Select the Personalize option in the shortcut menu. The settings window appears. 3. On the left pane, select the Lock Screen option. 4. Scroll down and select the Screensaver Settings option on the right pane. 5. The Screensaver Settings dialog box appears. In the Screensaver section, click on the List box drop-down arrow. Choose a desired screensaver option. By default, the None option is selected. The preview of the selected screensaver is displayed in the preview box. 6. If you want to see how the screensaver looks on the full screen, click on the Preview button. The screensaver will show up in full screen. Move the mouse to return to the normal screen. 7. You can set how long your computer waits before showing the screensaver by adjusting the time in the wait box. Click on the up arrow to increase or down arrow to decrease the time. 8. Once you have set the time, click on the OK button. Tick Byte. To exit the screensaver mode, move the mouse or press any key on the keyboard. This will return your computer to the normal screen. Shutting down a computer. Shutting down is a process of closing all your programs and turning off the computer safely. To shut down a computer system, follow these steps. 1. Click on the Start button. 2. Click on the Power button. 3. Select the Shutdown option in the menu. After a few seconds, the computer system shuts down. Note, if you have any programs or documents open, the computer will ask you to save your work and close everything before shutting down. Keyboard hacks. Alt plus F4 key combination can be used to shut down a computer. Tech info. Sleep mode. When you are done using your computer or need a break, you can put it in sleep mode instead of shutting it down. Sleep mode is a power-saving state. It is also known as standby or suspend mode. Most laptops automatically enter sleep mode if not used for a while. In sleep mode, the computer stops all activities but keeps your data and open files saved in RAM. The computer goes into a low power state. To wake the computer up from sleep mode, you can press a key, click the mouse, or press the power button. Wrap up. Operating system is the main software that controls everything on your computer. Booting is the process of starting up your computer and loading the operating system into memory. Desktop is the first screen you see after your computer starts, which shows icons and the taskbar. Icons are the small labeled pictures on the desktop that help you open programs or files. Taskbar is the long horizontal bar at the bottom of the desktop where you can see open programs and access different tools. Wallpaper is the background picture on your desktop. Screensaver is a picture that appears on your screen when the computer is not being used for a while.